You get to make a choice. Is failure going to break you or is failure going to make you? You get to decide. Failure doesn't. We all fail. We just didn't stay down. It took me 12 years to get a 4-year degree. 12 years, but I got it. And then I got a master's degree, and then I got a PhD. And it took me 8 years to get the PhD, but guess what? On all my certificates, none of them say how long it took me. None of them. They all say I have the same privileges and rights as the cum laude and the summa cum laude. We all are alums. They don't have any special privileges. Matter of fact, I have more. I'm just being honest. When we did the little pandemic thing, Magic Johnson was on there, Steve Smith, and I was on there. Even though it took me 8, even though it took me 12 to get a 4. Are you listening to me? It's not in falling that makes us failures. It's in not getting up that makes us failures. And you get to decide if you get up or you don't get up. Good. All right, my last one. Here we go. All right, mindset. This is the one. Mindset is everything. It all starts with how you think. Do you know there was a time that I could never be a multimillionaire? And I couldn't be a multimillionaire because I grew up in Detroit, Michigan. And everybody in Detroit told me, they said to me, Eric, if you're gonna be accepted, if you're gonna be affirmed, you finish high school and you get a job with Ford, GM, or Chrysler. That was it. I'm telling you, you from Detroit, you come home and say, Ma, I got a job. Where? Chrysler. Where? The plant. Give me a kiss, son. I love you. I started working with the Bob Proctors of the world. I'll never forget. I was with Bob Proctor in San Diego. I was speaking and Bob pulled me to the side. He's like, how much you charge? I was like, whoa, I don't even know you like that. So our first time meeting, you gotta get real into me. Like, you wanna know how much I'm making? He was like, well, like per engagement. I was like, I don't know, like 5, 10. He's like, 5, 10 grand? I was like, yeah. He was like, you should be charging at least 20,000. I was like, 20,000? He was like, yeah, he's at 20,000. I was like, okay. Went home, called my agent, 20,000. My agent was also from Detroit and was a part of a working class where you get hourly wages. And we've never seen $20,000 at one time. And so when she would say 20, they wouldn't give it to her because she didn't say it. How much does he charge? So she would say 20. They'd say 12. Yeah, 12 it is. Bingo, 12. I'm like, what did they say? They said 12. I was like, oh, okay. I remember, a couple times I got 20. I was like, where 20? So I saw Bob Proctor again. He's like, how much you charging? I said, 20. He said, you only charging $20,000? I said, you told me $20,000. He said, no, I didn't. I told you at least 20,000. But when I say 75 to 100, now I promise you, I say it like it's a steal. Why? Because I know what I'm capable of. Watch this. I went from a worker's mindset to a thinker's mindset to a planning man's set. Oh, you missed what I just said. I don't go hourly no more. I understand when I finish doing what I'm doing, your people are gonna work in a way that they've never worked before, and it's gonna come back millions fold to you. And then I also know I'm bringing the anointing when I come, and when that anointing get on some of your people, they gonna leave here and their whole life gonna be changed. I know that's worth 75,000. It's the mindset. There are those of you in this room, you don't need another book. There are those of you in this room, you don't need another course. And I'm not telling you not to take one. There are those of you in this room, you don't need to do anything else. You are enough as you are. You just don't believe in yourself in the way you're supposed to believe in yourself. And it comes out when you're talking to other people. They sense that you don't believe it. I had to look many dogs in their eye and say, you don't want this. I'm running, I'm just running. You know what I'm saying? You go to these different cities, you just get out the hotel, you just start running, and then I just run in the wrong neighborhood, and I see a dog run, and I just stop like, I'm not running, bro. I promise you, you don't want these. You don't want these problems. I don't know where your owner is, but you better hope they come and get you. I'm coming right at you. I'm coming right at you, and I'm looking you straight in your eye, and I'm telling you, you don't want these problems. Because I've seen too many dogs attack people who had fear. They could sense it, they could smell it. But I've also seen cougars, I've seen mountain lions chase human beings, and they stop and look, and I've seen that mountain lion run, because that mountain lion can sense in their spirit that, oh yeah, he not playing, she not playing. The world is not giving you what you deserve because you don't think you deserve it, and you need to change your mindset. Why are you timid? Why are you passive? Why are you afraid? You would have way more business if you call and make them understand why they need it. You're making it like it's an option. When I make that phone call, you better hurry up and sign this, because you're about to bring your family into wealth. You're gonna die. The question is, when you die, do you leave your family the way they are, or do you leave them? You better say it, and not just say the script. You better say it like you mean it. And if you change your mindset is important, because we cannot solve our problems with the same thinking we used to create them.